And there we go. I think my mic is back on now. Hello, chat. Hello, stream. And no, I don't want to take this. Had to step away from the stream for a little bit actually earlier because I had some family obligation, which is why the things looked like it was like an autopilot for a while. And let's see. Oh god. Ibig man magkatsa sa paisal bahas sa ibig man. Oh, hello, Drag. I'm surprised that you're in the chat. I mean, isn't like midnight for you right now? Then again, I think you told me once you stay up pretty late, but still. I appreciate the company. Maybe you could join me on the Lunalas if you wanted, but I think you said you were going for something else. What Pokemon do I have anyway? Let's see. Do I have a Lunatic or something? I can't read that name of that I have. Dark Taros. I guess one thing you guys probably type in the chat is probably what Pokemon I borrowed because I don't even know what I took, which is kind of sad. Then again, I was downstairs dealing with family obligations, so I couldn't pick up my Pokemon. Then again, I do have a Dark type move, which is good against Lunala. Always gotta go for those Ghost and Dark moves. But who's had the sunny day? Oh hey, I got Dynamax. Although I don't think I should. I'm surprised that whoever was in front of me didn't go for Dynamax. Dark Bolt? Yeah, why not? I'll go for Max Dark this year. Maybe when Dynamax I'll see what I took here. I probably should have looked in the screen earlier. I've been procrastinating. Survey says... Wait, pick me up? Actually, I just noticed Dragon... My chat says this is your first time talking? Even though you followed in a previous stream. Huh, that's odd. Oh, maybe you just followed, but you never actually spoke before. Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. Good damage in here. And I guess I'll just go for Darkness is. In the meantime, I have to check on screen a little bit. Let's see. Oh god, anger points activating. Wait, did someone land a critical hit? What did I activate when your stature drops? I forget which. So it looks like all other things are currently in effect. Although my face cam is still frozen, and I don't know what's up with that. Okay, so you followed when I was offline before. Good to know. Like that sound. Oh no, the whale there? No, the sound is too deep for a whale, but it's still something. I think we didn't check which mod it took. I'm surprised it's a still took one of us out. Eh, not that bad. We beat him. Rip. And, guess let's see, where are they? I'll check a quick ball at this Tauros. too bad on those Cortanas yesterday. Nothing shiny, even though we only did maybe like, when was it, like maybe like 2 or 3 hours worth of DAs yesterday, but I mean, you got something shiny dragon, didn't you? Although nothing for me, and I'm skipping this Rose. Although Saturday, I still find my reaction to be a bit funny. When I saw the shiny circuitry, although Gum's reaction for my reaction was just as amusing. I guess go poison. Yep, you got a shiny Gloom, which is actually pretty good. If you could clone that, you could gain shiny Gloom, Vileplume, and Blossom simultaneously. Benefit of having lower stage evolution shinies. Now that I think about it, most of the shinies I got are full evolutions. Oh god, greet it! Wait, someone chose normal? I thought we were going to poison. Okay, and that's before I forget, I need to check and see what names of poison they got. Yep, be here. Alright, so I'll just expand force, I guess. Yeah, I guess I could maybe trade you something and go on it, but not tonight. Maybe we can do that on Wednesday if we do the gathering again. And whew, if we can do another 8-hour run, that'd be crazy and also beneficial because the longer we do it, the higher the odds, and we could use higher odds at this point. Although, looking at my bag right now, considering the number of DAs I've done, I mean, I've thrown Beast Balls at a couple of other extra Pokemon, so if I were to count those out, I must have gone through at least 80 DAs or so before I got shiny circuitry, which is a pretty tall number. Could trade anytime? Actually, yeah, I could probably do that right now. Although multitasking is not my best. Oh shit, we all have one life left? Oh god. I knew we lost one, but when did we lose the other two? Was it when I was downstairs when we were up against Raichu or something? And how the heck is this greeted so buff? Heal, heal, heal! No heal. Although I think this is something like a stat boost or something. Okay, good. Super ingredients down. I swear this thing's giving me PTSD. Aha, here you are. And no, I do not want this lame ingredient. Behia may be weak to Max Phantasm, but because that's a dark move, small price to pay. I may get lucky and he'll swipe me with a psychic move instead. And we got healed by Barry, so not the worst. Alright, I'm gonna double check and see what file I'm on this switch. Bad thing of having too many save files. Hello, you bloodbat. Oh wait, I get the Dynamax. Perfect. Holy shit. I'm now fully healed. Perfect. I'm surprised that all 4 rounds have gone by towards me, but then again, that Greedent was bulky attack, and I don't think we... Did anyone even Dynamax when we were up against Greedent? Alright, I'll switch over to my main shield profile. And we just head towards the bridge field, get away from. Okay, I'll see if I have another. Well, in this case, I'm just sending you one mod, so I hope I'm not sending you a whole box of balls this time around, but maybe I can send you another Safari Ball while I'm at it. Hey, what happened here? Distraction! I missed what we're doing. Oh wait, Luna's HP is, what, 60% down? Come on, let's finish it off. He is good. Oh no, he's gonna be desperate now. Good. Ooh, yes, one more hit. Move back. Oh, please live. No. No, we were so close. No, just one more. Damn attack. Damn it. If I get a shiny here, that's gonna be ridiculous. Why is it the Alolan, the regional parents that are never shiny? Nothing here, but like, I think I'll just take the Alolan Raichu just for the heck of it. There's another streamer, I mean not streamer, but another person who comes to my streams on Saturdays, I think, is when he usually comes in. So maybe I'll trade that Raichu to him when he comes back in. Anyways, go back to Lunala. And searching, then back to my support switch over here. Let me see. Box of Mud Razor over here. Let's see, what can I send? I already sent you Zygarde, Mewtwo, and Circuitries. What else could I send over? Oop! Let's see. I'm in position 1. I have one Asian name. Gotta wait for at least 2 more people to hop in, so I won't press A just yet. Oh, I hear a second one. Ooh, I know the perfect shiny I can send over to you, Dragon. Okay, let's hop onto the internet on this file. And I guess I'll trade over to you, Dragon, whenever you're ready. Same trade, well, not trade code, but same code as we always use. Yes, I'd like to conduct this trade, and I'm searching. Still missing one more person, although we have 3 people in, so that's not bad. Well, 4th final person. Yeah, about a minute left. You said anytime, Dragon, so yep, we can trade now. Yep, I'll clone that Gloom and send it back to you. Yep, 4th person in, yay! Let's see. Altaria, Persian, normal, and Flareon. Oh boy. Let's take Flareon. Easy switch minute switch games? No problem. I guess it's my fault for just putting it out there, but you said anytime, so I don't know. Sorry about that. I heard Indeedee, probably the male one. That's a good choice for someone to choose. Amenable Psychic and Ghost, and Lunala's main typing, so... Well, it's not immune to Psychic, but not very effective. And then over here, let's see. Rock and Bug. Bug might deal effective damage. And Dynamax Bug can also lower special attack. Ooh, Ghost to the left. Although seriously, the way the timer goes, why can't we have like 5 more seconds? That'd be just enough for me to barely see what I'm looking at this stuff here. I actually just thought of something. I have my Twitch open on let's see what happens if I open up my YouTube stream. Oh yeah, I forgot, since I'm go first, I can Dynamax, although I have anything worth using. Burning Galaxy. Ooh, I have Shadow Ball. I think I was doing that. How about this goes? Although... What am I other super that I'm watching? All it really does play winning life. What's my YouTube channel? Even on YouTube, just like Twitch, there's a stream delay of sorts. Thanks for the max overgrowth, Corduli. We enjoy that little heal. Oh, only one Pokemon needed to heal. Although our damage output could be better. Trade for it if you want to try it. Right? Yep. I'll turn around the line. Yep. Okay. Sometimes I'm not sure I didn't put the information correctly. Okay, looks like we're taking roughly 33% of this thing's health every turn. Although frankly, I already got shiny Credilli, so I don't really care if I get this shiny or not. Ooh, the fire. Is that why damage output has been minimal? We've been lowering its special attack? Oh, that's why some damage has been done. We've been missing attacks. Speaking of attacks, is that enough? Please tell me it's enough. I think I saw crit. Ooh, defeated. Hello, Dream Ball. I'm a little hard to hear over the game sound and music. I think sometimes it might. I'm not sure it's the actual music, but rather maybe because I'm speaking too lowly, but I can adjust that if I need to, I think. Let's see. Oh, wait, first I need to look at the DA pass first before I try and make any alterations. Oh yeah, goes to the left. Oh, it's better now? Yeah, it's probably because I was muttering to myself earlier. Maybe that's why you weren't picking up on me too much. I'm kind of like Deku from My Hero Academia. I just kind of go off on a muttering tangent and I kind of forget who I'm talking to or where I am. I'm sure anime fans will understand what I'm talking about. Ooh, items! And not to annoy you, Dragon, but it looks like I got better items than you than usual. I'll go away. Well, why not? Yeah, that emote kind of sums the feelings up a bit. His ghost type is... Oh hey, Driftbloom, Deja Vu. It's like we were just using this guy the other day. And then... Yep, Shadow Ball's super effective. Let's go. As I recall, Driftbloom had Willow... Wait, did it have Will-O-Wisp or Tailwind? Or did it have both? And no, it had Thunderbolt as an attack? Tailwind, Thunderbolt, I know had those two moves. I don't know if I had Will-O-Wisp. I forget what the fourth move was. It definitely wasn't a ghost type move. Huh. Oh, that would do more damage, but considering that Flareon must be a physical attacker, not special, maybe that's why Shadow Ball did negligible damage. Anyway, Dragon, my support switch is ready to trade when you are. Kind of forgot that we were even doing that to the side. I was too focused on the damage output over here. Like, looks like we did roughly... Ooh, not roughly. More than 50% now. I guess that's close to 70% damage? Kinda crazy having two little browsers open simultaneously. YouTube streaming and Twitch streaming at the same time. Although speaking of YouTube, Dragon, if you're interested, I guess you could follow me over there too. I'll post it right there. Driftbloom, I think I'll chuck a Dusk Ball at you. I also uploaded a somewhat crude reaction shots of my shiny reaction from Saturday up to YouTube. Considering I forgot to clip the actual reaction when I was actually streaming it on Twitch because I don't know how the clip function actually works on here, so I completely forgot to do that. And let's see, what do we have now? Normal or water? And steel over there? And no, steel's too far away, so just normal. And looks like the auto Nightbot clips are going up. Oh, is that my... did it just put up my YouTube one? Lol. I guess I didn't need to post it myself then. Forgot that the timer for that was coming up. Oh, connected. Okay, I'll send over this to you, Dragon. You can keep this. I'm not sure you have this one. We have this green ingredient. What else do we have? Larion. That's not going to use those. Dynamax? No, I cannot. I guess I'm stuck with Burning Jealousy then. Anyway, Dragon, I'm not sure you have this particular Pokemon shiny, but I got this from another streamer, and the fact that they got it, I don't know how or where they got theirs, but I'm not complaining. Although I know for a fact it's definitely legitimate. So I'll put it out and clone this dude for you. I guess you're doing decent damage to this thing. Out of my way, people. I want to talk to the nursery lady. Yeah, so the egg ready. I'm gonna run around for a bit. Hard to see. Hailing in the wild area. That's one thing I hate about the wild area, all these random weather conditions. If it went for these, I could handle it with no difficulties. Not seriously. Okay, in my party. And clone. And I'm ready to send Gloom back to you, Dragon. You can just send me any random Pokemon. Heck, you can just send me another Mudberry. Because you can keep that shiny cat Pikachu I sent you. And I'll just give Gloom another Safari Ball before I send it over. And trade code going in. And searching. See, how's green over here? What's up? You're still alive. Oh, wait, back up and finish you off. Phew! Wait, you survived the max knuckle? How? And you knock one of us out? What's up? Oh, well, that was the first life. That's the worst. What the? Oh, someone you yawn on it? Bring on the ponies. Oh wait, did I get knocked out? Not the worst thing out there. How's out of any effective moves anyway? Heal, heal, heal! I'm not sure what we did there. I'm not sure what you guys are doing. Come on, things in the right. Attack the thing! Unless you don't have any offensive moves. Can I finish it off? Phew, good. And Baby Dragon, thank you for the another pony. I'll chuck a great ball at this thing. Looking for the shiny Pikachu, I guess Did I ever send you a box of those? Maybe that'd be the next thing I can clone for you for more items. We can heal. Yay, berries! But yeah, I know for a fact I sent you shiny Zygarde, I sent you shiny Mewtwo, Circuitry. Not sure if I ever sent you shiny Spiritomb. You don't. Yeah, Zygarde was the first, I believe. Ooh, hey, Dynamax again. So yeah, I guess I could clone for you more at the shiny hat Pikachu. Maybe Spiritomb as well. Spiritom's not a shiny, but I'm pretty sure there are those out there who would be interested in the shiny Spiritomb, Coffin the Crown Tundra, and the Beast. Although the question then becomes, which ball were you looking for next dragon? Because I believe the last one I sent you was Safari Ball. So unless there's another ball that you need to stock up on for more adventures. Although we're currently hunting Kartana, which I think you said you're just getting Premier Ball, so that one's okay. You can buy those easily in mass. Oh yeah, I sent you Regieleki and Regijuggler. I forgot about those two. Ooh, this is Nala's going down. Nice. Yeah, definitely maybe the Hat Pikachu. It's not a shiny, I mean, it's not legendary, but it's a pretty rare shiny that I'm pretty sure most people don't have. Oh man, no! There goes the second life, I think. Yep, life 2. Wait, what did he even hit us with? What was that, Split? I don't think it has Dazzling Gleam, so it has to be Split. Was that enough? Would that be enough? Lunala, how you KO'd Mr. Bloodbath? Oh, come on! I can literally see that little sliver. Someone please tell me you have a priority move. Like Cell Rock, Grassy Glide, something. Quick Attack Extreme Super would have no effect here unless one of you had a Scrappy ability. Heal, heal, heal! Good, waste your turn on Magic Coat. Please be down, please be down. Phew! If we lost that one, that would have sucked. Level Ball's next? Oh, right. Let me get that Pikachu going. And I actually think for sending over more of these ponies, you're giving me more fuel for I can send over to another person's stream for like giveaways that they do. So I clone these for you, then you send me more Mons. It's a win-win situation. But first, before I start cloning, let me check for shiny. And of course, no Lunala. That would have been too easy. Although I really want to finish off the Gen 7 legendaries ASAP. Like all the other shiny legendaries I got from Gen 7 themselves, but then since you can't get Solgaleo, Lunala, and Necrozma shiny in Gen 7, that's why I want to get those 3 out of the way. And maybe some of the other Ultra Beasts too. I was actually surprised the other day when he decided to move over here to Kartana, right after Circuitry. Nope, Lunala. And I'll start searching. And then let's see on this switch, I gotta do this, move over here. Alright. And now I gotta track down level balls. My inventory, let's see. It should be here. Yep, here we are, level ball. Oh, I didn't know I used that many of them already. But I still got plenty. Let me check my position in this lineup. Oh dang, I'm number 1 again. Which means I have to wait for 2 more people before I press A. Alright, let the cloning begin. Normally at this point in time I'll probably just look on my phone and start reading some fan fiction while I'm waiting, but I got something else I could be doing. Okay, so none of you had a vanilla path saved, so that's why you went after Cortana. I guess that makes sense. I was the only one obsessed enough to actually track down all the different paths for the legendaries. And across my 2 switches, I actually do have all the different paths saved. Considering you can only save up to 3 paths per save file, so since I have 7 different profiles available on 2 switches, and I have Sword and Shield on both save files. On both profiles, so on one profile with Sword and Shield, that's technically 6 paths saved, so with 7 profiles on one switch, times that by 6, that's 42? So yeah. They're not all on one switch exactly, but I still have them saved spread across 2 switches, and that definitely took me a while to get them all tracked down. Although Peonia, Peony's daughter, she actually did help in me tracking down some of those paths, but not all of them. That was mostly a trial of RNG. Good luck. Oh yeah, I'm too much. I'm guessing that's because I'm insane enough to actually play this game that many times. Yep, Blood also said the same thing, calling me crazy for doing that, and I think I need to close out of this. I'm not seeing any more people. Yep, time's running out. Need to cancel. Sorry whoever's in there with me, but time's running out. And I'll have to reset this. And unfortunately, I did that with... I played the game multiple times between 2 switches, and I probably have to do it on that 3rd switch I now have, just to get the DA pass. Fortunately though, you can get to the Crown Tundra as soon as you have the Corviknight taxi, so you don't have to actually go too far in the story. Yeah, 7 profiles on, that's just one Switch console, so between technically 3 switches, that's a total of 21 profiles. Like, technically speaking, between my switches, I have 3 like primary profiles for each switch, but then all the other profiles are essentially just they originate from like another console, so to speak, so I don't have to like create a new one. And then using the family system, I pretty much just share the internet between all of them. I don't think I saw any other good choices there. Oh wow, people chose those choices like quickly. Bathroom break for you? No problem, Dragon. Yeah, think I saw one to see Boothlots. I think that has a dark move. Ooh, goes to the left. Perfect. And wow, people made that decision quickly. Hopefully we're dealing with actual people here, not NPCs. The way they chose their Pokemon was way too fast. Up against Golurk and Dual Wings on Weather Advance. It's called Tailwind. Dual Wings is trash. Actually, while the game is currently going to battle mode, I need to quickly step away myself to grab some water. Back. Let's see. Oh, they did good damage against the thing. Alright, dual wings. Excuse me. And I'll continue cloning off screen. Darkness. I'll get some good damage. Still wish the side effects for Max Phantasm and Darkness were swapped over. In the case that Max Darkness lowered physical defense rather than special, and then of course Max Phantasm lowered special defense rather than physical, considering that most Dark type moves in DAs are actually physical rather than special, and most Ghost Days are special rather than physical. So they made more sense if they did it that way, but oh well. Actually, I want to check something here. The wild area, talking to the Watt Trader. How many TRs do I have? Oh, they're caught. I'll take a Sport Ball you, why not? For the lulz. This is all close combat TRs. What else do I need to stock up on? I got plenty of everything else. Okay. And I want to see if I can take this guy, because I definitely need a Ghost Type to use against Lunala. And I don't think I got it. I think too many of us were vying for that. And then Poison and... oh, we got another Ghost. Perfect, to the right. What the? You guys chose to go left? What the heck? I mean, just because we chose one ghost on our team doesn't mean... I mean, come on, we need more ghosts. I mean, Lunala is super effective against ghosts, but we're also super effective against it. Even more so for us. Unless that ghost was a Haunter, I guess that's maybe why you choose to avoid it, but still. And I don't think Toxtricity is going to help against Lunala. I'm definitely not going to do much or anything against this thing. Hey, I got Dynamax. Wait, did no one Dynamax last time? Or my... oh, I think I'm second, that's why I have it. Okay, that's good, but still. Yeah, I'm doing squat with this reset. Sandwood. What the? Is Garlic using Focus Punch? That's not very effective. Why aren't you using Shadow Punch? Okay, do we seriously have computers? I feel like I have computer companions here. What the heck, did those people just jump in and then close out their games just to troll us or something? What the hell? I don't know if effective the computers or not if they don't Dynamax it on the next turn. And great, we're poisoned. Lovely. Hey, you like that train? Cool. Lovely. I have my sincere doubts we're gonna win this round. Yeah, why is it not using effective ground type? I suspect it's because whoever has Gorlick is probably a computer, not a human, because that's the most obvious thing to do, and yet they decide to not use it. The most obvious move. Like, it's a human avatar and person name there, but I think they closed out their game or something for some reason. They decided not to. They want to do this, and since they closed out, they got replaced by a computer. If they don't Dynamax, then we know for a fact that's the computer. Yeah, if using Focus Punch, that's definitely a computer. A human in a situation would not be stupid enough to not go for Scorching Sands. Wait, that is a human? Then if it's a stupid one then. Oh hey, RNG time! I didn't notice you came in. Welcome, welcome! Yeah, and Garlic does have a ground type move. I'm pretty sure it's Scorching Sands. But for some reason, whoever it is stupid did not know their type charts. Then again, on their game, it literally says super effective right below the attack, so I don't know what they are doing. Either that or maybe they stepped away from their game and they're letting it control men, like automatic or something? Did you say one 2 times in a row? Oops, my bad. I guess I'll just go for dual wings. I can't do anything else. Oh, you've been here since the start, just not talking much. Wait, does that mean all those other times I've been streaming RNG, you've been that one viewer that my screen always says is there, but I never noticed because no one's been talking? Because if it's so, I thank you for adding to the viewer count, but at the same time, it's like kind of hard to do a stream chat when there's no one to talk to. Oh, just this time? Okay. Then I wonder who else has probably been hanging around my streams, because I always usually see this, usually at least one person hanging around, but I don't know who they are. I guess I'll take this Toxicity. This is more useful than using the Tranquil. You didn't make it to the last stream? Very disappointing. I got Shiny Talk Circuitry, not one, and my reaction I found to be quite funny. I guess I'll go for Shell Bell here. But yeah, I actually upload these streams both to Twitch and YouTube. Twitch doesn't really save the streams, at least I don't think they do. But since I'm also streaming to YouTube, it saves on my YouTube streaming feed. So if you want to look back on any past streams, just check out my YouTube links. I guess you could wait for the next time YouTube pops in if you want to check out my YouTube channel if you haven't already. But that's where the stream is. The shiny reaction for Circuitry was roughly around 3 hours and 11 minutes, I believe. Oh, let me choose for this ghost. Does Toxicity have a poison move? I should. Let's see, Rising Voltage, Thunderwave, Hyper Voice, and Beautiful luck. What the? Not even a poison move? Failure. While you were thinking Game Freak, you're obviously not thinking this moveset is crap. Oh well, guess I'll try for Thunder Wave. Yeah, I know a lot of Pokemon have, like, they're either missing moves or they have no stab coverage, or they just have like the worst ideas imaginable. It's almost as bad as having like the Splashing Magikarp, the Cosmic Power Solrock, the Giga Impact Snorlax in regular max raid battles. It's just bad. Oh wait, I was too busy looking at chat. Did this guy get broken at some point? Oh dang, I missed the head topping over. That's always the fun part, watching a Dynamax Mimikyu that this guy's being broken. It's like... Doop. Oh! Did one of them get hit with Curse? Oh, G-Max. It's not shock. I can't believe I missed the G there for a second there. Ooh, I need to check on my other switch. Let's see, how far am I along over here? Yeah, not very far along at all. I only did 7 clothes. Pretty sure this is amp form for Toxtricity. Not sure what ability it has, although if Game Freak had any sense, it would have Overdrive over Rising Voltage. And it will also have its Punk Rock ability, so it would deal even more damage. Although I think the main reason why Game Freak gave most of these Pokemon terrible movesets is because they were trying to promote the move tutor moves that came out with the Alv armor. That's why a lot of the movesets are trash. Like Rising Voltage is one of those movesets. Tranquil I was using earlier had Dual Wings. Some Pokemon have like Flip Turn, Scale Shots, and a bunch of other Alv armor moves. It's like almost as if they were extremely proud of those moves and they just wanted Pokemon to have those over any other sensible movesets. Which does technically make sense. They want to show off their latest things, but at the same time, it's like, it goes against common sense to do that. Especially when they put in movesets like Tearful Look of all things. I mean, come on, who's going to use that? People want to go for Sludge Bomb instead. Oh my god. Okay, Human Gorlick, you are obviously a stupid person because why are you using a fighting type focus punch on a ghost type? It has no effect. It literally has no effect on the screen. His other two movesets are bad, my teammates are horrible too. It's like the first time I think I've dealt with actual humans who are stupid. Because usually when I do these VAs, my teammates are actually pretty good at choosing their movesets, but this time around I feel like I'm dealing with a colossal troll, maybe. What's Mimikyu's moveset? Do you ever ghost type move? Shadow Claw, I'll take that. Although that Asian person will take Mimikyu instead. Okay. Although I don't have too much hope for these because, frankly, unless do something sensible here, then I'm not going to do much damage. I guess I'll go, maybe try go for Thunder Wave. I mean, you might use Magic Coat, but in at least this case, I'm an electric type, so Thunder Wave won't paralyze me. And you're Dynamaxing. Good. Thank you, humans. You're actually being sensible. Kind of just cloning here when I'm also have to focus on what's going on over here. What the fuck? Why is it focus punch on the ghost type, you fool? And we got knocked out there. And there goes our second life, I think. Okay, good. Thunder Wave went through. Like, poison. Oh, is that poison left over from toxicity? That's not good. Hyper Voice is, I know it's a sound break move, but if you give this guy the punk rock ability and the move overdrive, that would have been even better. Heal, heal, heal! Zero's like focus punch again? What's wrong with you, fool? Are you sure the Golduck is human? Oh well, hopefully me and the others have enough common sense to get through this. Who are you knocking out this time, Lunala? I think I saw the HP go to 0. Please have to be Golduck. Uh-oh, we only have one life left. Ow. Oh, it was Malmar who got knocked out before. Well, this is it. Final turn. Almost there. That next Phantasm Doom hit. Heal! 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 Of all the times we need heal, that was it. Come on. Wait, is that enough? Yes, but... Is that enough? Is that to be enough? Yes! Ooh, that was close. That was a bit stress-inducing. Having to deal with terrible teammates. Frankly, dealing with computers might be better than dealing with those people if they were actually people. I mean, come on! How many times did Golduck try to use Focus Punch on the Ghost type? It literally says no effect on the screen. I don't know how they can make that mistake. Unless they somehow have a translation error. Or they don't understand English at all. Or again, they were just a person who wanted to troll us. But I wouldn't be surprised if there were some douchebags out there just out there to troll people. No shinies, dang it. Well, now that we have two people in chat, what say you, Dragon and RNG? You guys want to hop into a DA? RNG says no, Dragon says yes. Aw. Well, I mean, if you join in RNG, we would have a total of 4 people. Me, you, and Dragon, and I can hop into my second switch here for a total of 4. So we'd have 4 human-controlled parties here. You sure you don't help out? I'll give you a moment there to respond. Ah, not tonight. You're doing something? Okay. Makes sense. Then I guess I'll just continue entertaining you with random people then. I mean, we could technically do with 3, but then I also don't want to control... Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, because I don't want to control 2 switches, really, for the DAs. I mean, I could do it, it just gets really confusing, had to going back and forth between 2 switches. I can attest to that. We were doing some DAs yesterday, but I was kind of tired and out of it, so I made a couple of blunders here and there. And because of those blunders, I mean, we didn't end up losing those DAs, but I ended up making some mistakes that could have cost us the battles if I hadn't been actually paying attention. You're asking how do I enter these DAs without entering a link code? It's because I'm just connecting to the internet and I just hit invite, which the game then just searches and connects me with random people. And when that happens, I'm just connecting with these random people who are either searching for a random Pokemon or who are also wanting to do a Lunala. So it just pairs me up randomly. And when you do random, there's no need for a link code. Kind of how like when you do surprise trades, you just find random people randomly and the game just does the RNG for you. I don't know how those first 2 people made their scissors so quickly. I guess Wish Cash? You search for the DA just in the way you would normally go for it. Ooh, dark. So basically, you talk to that scientist lady, and then you just select like anything else, and then rather than pressing plus to enter a link code, you just hit the invite button. The game just does the search randomly that way. And RNG, as for Dragon wanting to enter, it's all good. Like, she can help out if she wanted to, but at the same time, it's like, how do I put this? It's not that she doesn't want to help, and she'd be more than happy to give any assistance. It's just easier to do these when there are more people involved, I guess. I'm not quite sure how to put it. I mean, it is possible to do DAs with just 3 people. Although technically in this case it would have just been me with 2 switches and her. So more people involved, the more, I guess, easier it is to handle. Although again, with me with 2 switches, I mean, I could do it, but I'm not the greatest of multitasker. So me doing it is extremely difficult. Because again, I'm not the greatest multitasker. Like right now, I'm trying to multitask between doing some clones on my Switch Lite, while my main Switch that's streaming is focused on taking out this Chansey, who is not succumbing to confusion. Yeah, we get together in another Discord server to do DAs. Although strangely enough, at the moment we have like 7 people in that server, and yet I think like the same 4 people have been coming in to do DAs. Which is unusual considering the other 3, their time zones are relatively close together to my time zone. So I don't know why they've been like not coming in. Because if just one more would usually pop in, because one of us typically has stuff to do, so sometimes for a good chunk of time there's usually just 3 of us in there doing DAs, which means for 3 of us, that means I'm usually stuck to using my second switch. Which means my attention is then split, which makes concentrating a bit harder, because that means I have to concentrate on trying to remember the 2 Pokemon I'm renting and which ones I'm taking, which can get confusing. And did we not go to the right of the ghost? What the heck? I don't know where these people are. Oh, there's a ghost to the left anyway. Okay, go that way. Maybe oh, there's items? Or berries? Ah, they went this way because of the berries. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. Oh, Drifloon again. Been seeing this guy a lot lately. Let's see. The move that I have. I ain't gonna be doing squats. Okay, helping hand. Who can do super effective damage? Oh god, I don't think any of these Pokemon have any super effective moves against. Well, maybe Fragility has something. Fragility probably has something maybe like Rock Slide or Ancient Power, some other lane move. No, get away from me, Zigzagoon. Bad, bad. Oh, which reminds me, RNG Dragon, if you haven't already, don't forget that registration for the March International Online Championship competition is still open. So if you haven't registered, make sure that you have so you can get that Galarian Zapdos reward. Which from... Yep, RNG. Oh crap, you better get that going ASAP. Registration ends on the 10th, I believe, which is that... I think that's a Thursday? So you still have a couple days, so I guess if you have your Switch right now, you might want to run over to the Versus section of the menu and then head to the, what's it called, the Battle Stadium. And when you Battle Stadium, you just go to online competitions and you search for the competitions, and then the 2022 International Championship March should pop up, and then you just go through a bunch of prompts that says something like, are you sure you want to register for a competition on this Switch? Once you register, you cannot use any other profiles on this system to go through the competition stuff. And once you just go through all the save prompts, that's just pretty much all there is to it. You'll actually save your, or rather register your battle team on the day of the competition itself, which starts on Friday, the 11th, I believe that's what it is, and it ends on the 13th of Sunday. And yeah, Dragon, the month has really flown by. Wait, oh, alright, he's the one who said it. He liked it was so soon. Dragon, you said it. Let's see. Oh yeah, because of time zones. Yeah, I guess technically for some time zones it technically begins on the 10th at 4. So yeah, I mean, you have today, tomorrow, and I guess Wednesday to register if you've been procrastinating. I mean, it doesn't take that long to register. I mean, if you can just like hop up in your Switch right now, it should take maybe just less than a minute. And I showed you how to do it on this Switch, but unfortunately it's on a different profile, so I can't really open it up right now. This profile I'm using right now is the one I use for my Patreon account, as well as Dynamax Adventures, because I want my DA Pokemon to have this game's profile name on it. Which kind of sucks considering that I got Zygarde on a different profile, so unfortunately it's not saved here. Ground Aid. Yep, we're just choosing to go ground. Will we get items or something over here? Heck, I think I should use a scientist. And speaking of Nightbot message, I don't think I've gotten any information on the latest Pokemon stuff. I mean, not since the Pokemon Presents anyway. Although I did try to do a couple of hunts for Shaman off screen, although frankly, considering the shiny charm is like broken, that's not going off so well. Oh, your Palisand! I didn't know what Pokemon was on today. I think everyone HP looks good. Let's go widescreen. And I guess I'll try to take this Palisand, considering the chance he is not really doing too much. And I've been so concentrated on doing these EKs, my cloning has been falling behind. Oh, hello Bonsley. Alright, I did that. Let's see how much damage did I take this round. I guess I could try doing something on the middle one. I think it's really the only Tentacruel. And that's like because of the sandstorm gets blowing through the bridge field right now. I went off course and I accidentally moved into what's it called? The Stony Wilderness, I think that's what that area is called. I barely travel through the wild area at all anymore. I've almost forgotten the names of these places. And I don't think I've played a mainline, like, I played through the Sword and Shield store recently. Like, last time I played it was just for the sake of my YouTube playthrough. And I've been hoping I could start on a BDSP, like, playthrough of some kind right now, but due to the nature of my computer at the moment, that's been kind of difficult in terms of recording stuff, because I'm pretty sure if I were to record episodes, you'd probably hear my computer fan blowing in the background for the entire time. And while my gameplay music and microphone kind of drown out that fan a bit, it doesn't drown out by much. So I've been hoping that maybe once my technician gets some time off, we can get that fan cleaned out and I can start going for that recording sessions. I've been hoping for that playthrough. Because at the moment my channel doesn't have much in the way of playthrough videos, because recording on my YouTube and for Pokemon playthroughs in general is still a relatively new thing for my channel. Although I really didn't get many views on my Sword and Shield playthrough. Although I'm not sure that's because my channel is still very unknown, with only maybe like 25-ish subscribers. But at the same time, I mean, I'm not sure if people did see that playthrough series because just one, my channel is unknown. Although maybe it's also because people just aren't looking for Sword and Shield playthroughs to watch anymore. Considering the game is now like 3 years old, so no one really cares for that kind of content to look over for Pokemon stuff. Or maybe they were scared away because of the fact that each episode is like an hour long. Whichever the case, when I go to do my BDSP playthrough, I was thinking maybe I'll cut down the episodes down to 30 minutes. Maybe that'll be more... I don't know how to call it, like, viewer friendly. Although when I did a Sword and Shield playthrough, I went for the hour-long episodes, mostly just due to the fact that... I mean, when you play an RPG, it's kind of hard to get anything of importance done within a time frame of like half an hour. That's like way too short. So roughly an hour or so for each session seemed like a more feasible number to me, because you can get more done in an hour rather than just half an hour. Well, what do you guys think? RNG Dragon? 30 minutes for an episode or an hour? And I know most people, when they upload their content, they typically want to make their episodes roughly 30 minutes because of the whole travel thing of when people listen to podcasts or episodes. Usually they try to make half an hour long because that's determining how long it takes to commute to whatever it is you're trying to go to on average. But even still, I've seen a lot of people upload like hour-long podcasts or episodes, so I thought I could just go for the same thing. And because of that, a Sword and Shield playthrough only lasted for about 14 episodes, which had I cut that down to 30 minutes each, probably would end up to maybe roughly 30 minutes. I mean, if it was like 30-minute episodes, then maybe I would have like 33 episodes-ish, give or take. Which frankly, if I put by my upload schedule I was using, if I uploaded all 33 of those episodes, I think by now, like, I'd probably be finishing up their uploads roughly about now, because I was uploading them on a timer in which each episode would be somewhere around 6 a.m. PST, like every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. There are 3 episodes a week, which means, let's see, times 4, that'd be like 12 episodes a month. So by the time I started uploading those episodes, like around early January, so by the time they finished uploading, yeah, by now, if I upload them by the 30-minute mark, they probably would have finished uploading, I don't know, maybe like this upcoming Friday. And I would have started doing Diamond and Pearl playthroughs sooner. But again, I've been waiting on getting my computer ready. Oh man! Even though I knocked out the Palisand, what the heck? Here goes my Max Phantasm user. It's bad luck I had to target me then, eh? Oh, we got the HP down to like, what is that, the 40% left? Oh, of course, you go for the healing now after I've already been knocked out. How kind of you, game. Oh, you reset the stats too. How lovely. Screw you, Lodala. You're always a pain. Let me check on my clone, see how many I have. I've been really taking my time on these guys, but I still have 50 more to go. Alright, Palisand, get back in there. Finish him off. This DA runs have been taking a while. I think I've been going a little over schedule in my estimation of how most DAs usually take. Guys, I think this is the 4th round of DAs right now, and frankly, this current round's been taking a while. Ouch! Come on, finish him off, finish him off! Was that it? Phew! Bad news is, if I do get shiny Lunala tonight, I won't be able to do any crazy reactions on stream because of what time it is over here in my house. Most people are pretty getting to sleep, so I can't shout for joy. Which is rather unfortunate. I'm pretty sure some people on YouTube enjoy seeing people completely freak out whenever they get a shiny legendary pop up on their screen. One of my favorite shiny reactions to that is like someone I used to watch on YouTube. He did a bunch of shiny hunts for the Ultra Wormholes and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. But anyways, yeah. Like, he was happy each time he got his, like, shiny, but then, like, he had, like, a first encounter shiny Reshiram and just, like, he was, like, taking a sip of water, and then when the shiny appeared up, he, like, dropped his water bottle, slapped his hand over his mouth in shock. With wide eyes, he just stared at his screen, open mouthed in shock for, like, what essentially felt like a full minute. It was a very funny reaction. I, like, zoomed in on his face cam. Oh, you know MNJ TV? Yeah, Michael. Yup, his... I think I was in the stream when he got his shiny Dialga. Or... well, when he got that first encounter shiny Reshiram, he just got shiny Giratina. He actually wasn't going to hunt Reshiram, but he just did for the first encounter, just for the... like, I mean, he literally said, like, you never know, maybe I'll get, like, first encounter and all that. Like, he was, of course, just jesting. He wasn't serious. And then he gets it, and... oh, boy. Which is actually rather shocking, because I actually know one other person who actually did get something like that. I mean, his reaction wasn't the same as Michael's, but he had the exact same, like, scenario. And it's actually a Twitch streamer I watch. He usually streams in the morning Eastern Standard Time. His name is Shiny Ninja. So, like, he was also hunting Lunala like I am. And just like me, he was also hunting this thing like forever. He literally got his shiny Lunala on his 300th like check. He lost to it a couple times around there, so more than just those rounds, but he technically had like 300 rounds encounters on Lunala. And after that, his chat voted on Reshiram being the next one. And right there, his first Reshiram turned out to be shiny. So yeah, he also had a first encounter there. Except rather than Ultra Wormholes, it was Dynamax Adventures. And then just 4 more Dynamax Adventures later, he was going after Palkia. He, like, I believe it was like a Saturday stream he was doing. He ended his stream on 2 Palkias, and then he came back to stream on Monday, 2 more adventures in for a total of 4. There's a shiny Palkia. Like, seriously, crazy luck there. Although considering that he had to go through 300 DAs to get Lunala, I guess it kind of balanced out that in a way he got lucky enough to get 3 shinies within that time frame. And these choices suck majorly. And the last time he was doing DAs, Shiny Ninja, I think he was hunting the Necrozma, but he was going like 100 plus on those, but with no results. So again, I guess it kind of balances out in a way. But he hasn't been focusing on Dynamax Adventures as of late. He's moved on to BDSP as well as Legends Arceus, mostly for his content. With the only Sword and Shield stuff that he's still doing is that he still hosts Shiny Dens on a single switch. Like Shiny Ninja, his stream is insane. He has like 6 switches running simultaneously. And he actually controls them simultaneously, but for the most part, like, he's just doing a bunch of shiny trades. Let me see here. Time's running down. I don't think I see a ghost or dark. Server says go left. So yeah, Shiny Ninja, his real name is actually Steve. Don't know how many people actually reveal their real names when they're streaming. Although if you're on my Discord server, I think if you look at my Discord name, Jeffro Madness, you might be able to guess what my IRL name is. Just by looking at the first, what is it, 5 letters of my Discord name. I mean, I only dropped like the last 2 letters and then replaced it with an O, so. Ooh, had a super effective hit on Sculpey. Uh-oh. Ouch! Wait a minute, was that Max Darkness? Or Max Wormwind? I didn't see what that got dropped there. Let me see, how long I've been streaming? Oh, hour and a half already. Go figure. Oh no, Veer dropped down to 1. Someone dropped out. I'm guessing. I don't appreciate it. Actually, let me check Stream Labs. I haven't checked on Stream Labs. Went down pretty quick. I'll check a netball at you, pal. And the Hydra, everybody talking on stuff for a while. My water bottle. I thought I had my water bottle in my desk. Oh yeah, throat chop. I'll definitely take you. That is if they let me. Let me see. I'll look at my water ball as soon as this stuff is loading. Come on people, communicating. Please select something. Yay, I think I got it. Now let's see. Definitely want to avoid psychic now. But fighting isn't much better. Oh well. Oh, people actually chose fighting. Okay. Ah, there's my water bottle. Huh, that was it. It's strange, I've been doing so much like, I don't say talking or communicating with chat, I feel like I'm more like Izuku Midori from My Hero Academia, and most of the talking I've been doing is more like I've just been muttering to myself. The way that he does his muttering. And that makes any funny sense. Except rather than muttering about hero facts, I've just been rambling about random Pokemon. information or facts, I guess. Speaking of My Hero Academia, I think Season 6 is coming out through the winter. Should be interesting. Although frankly that the show is even getting a 6th season, like, hot dang, I mean, I'm glad it's, the series is continuing and all that stuff, like, the freaking long show. It's like the episodes keep going on the way they are, and like the way it's like story building. Like taking 5+ seasons just to finish 1 year's worth of like story relevance. Like, I mean, if a Harry Potter movie can fit a year's worth of story relevant information within a time frame of a single movie, why can't the anime episodes do the same? Like, they're really taking their time with the world building, all that stuff, but at the same time, I just think My Hero takes like a bit too long for its story progression. Although I guess since it takes its time, it gives like more time for their characters to like have development time, because they really split their attention between all the different classmates, so I guess that's a good thing, but at the same time it's also a bit of a pain. Is that it? Fighting's down? And its fighting type centipede thingamabob is down. I don't think this thing even has a gender. Is someone still in chat? I'd like to know that, so I know I'm not just rambling to myself. Because if I've been talking to myself for like the past half hour without knowing someone left the round. No guarantee you're still here, so I guess it was Dragon who dropped out. Good to know I'm not rambling to myself. No, I don't want this. Although I have to question just how much entertainment I'm providing you. Then again, maybe me just making a bunch of complaining noises might count as entertainment, and oh come on, poison and fighting again? Yeah, a lot of my entertainment just may be complaining to myself. Oh, electric, that could work. Oh, heal! Thank you, berries. Although, I'm actually interested for the YouTube streaming, because I haven't gotten anyone popping into those streams. I mean, I have like 25 subscribers over there. You think maybe 1 or 2 of them who actually subscribes to me would actually hop in to a stream? I guess not. Who is this electric? Wait, is that Magneton? Oh, Metric. I still find it odd how Metric of all Pokemon can somehow learn like Flamethrower and stuff like that. I mean, I know there's attack diversity, but at the same time, can you imagine this guy just like spewing out flames at you? YouTube isn't good for streaming? Yeah, I guess not. But at the same time, I mean, it's streaming over there, and I guess in a way, it's like I'm saving my streams to like a source, because I don't know why like none of my Twitch streams get like saved. Like it shows me when I'm live, but doesn't actually save anything. So that's why I'm streaming to YouTube simultaneously. So at least I have a location where my streams actually get saved. So that in that case, I don't actually have to hit the record button on Streamlabs. which the only time I think I actually might want to actually hit the record button is for shiny reactions to legendaries, which I probably should have done on Saturday when I came across shiny Lunala, but at the same time, like, I didn't know I would come across it, so I didn't even bother to record. So if I do end up getting like a shiny reaction here on Twitch, RNG, I hope you know how to clip videos, because I could definitely use help with clipping, since I don't know how that works yet. I just know that the system even exists. Oh, I have to download them? Huh. Where do I go to find them then? I'm guessing I have to do that manually on my computer though, because I usually look at Twitch here on my iPad, and the mobile version doesn't really have much in the way of interaction except just the most like bare minimum basics. Alright, people, who gets the Dynamax here? I'll go straight for damage with the chop, and let's see. The creator dashboard, and then content. Yeah, that's definitely have to be on computer PC then. I guess I can check that out. Once I finish up with my stream tonight. If it deletes after 2 weeks, then that means I can look over, see if I can download the one from Friday, Saturday then. That was roughly a 5-hour long stream, and I just love the Chinese circuitry reaction. The fact that one of my friends said that, he was like, oh god, he's gone insane. I guess I did go insane because I was cackling like a madman. Although considering that it's been like literally like 6 months since I got to that DA shiny, so can you blame me for cackling like a madman? Although if I do download it and save it to my computer, or rather my Twitch profile or whatever, can I clip it then, or can you only do clips when someone is live? Ouch! Screw you, Lunala. Thank you for lowering your stats, we do not appreciate that. Oh great, you knocked me out! Oh, wait, was that ability activated? And I think that was our first life that went down. Which means we still have a good chance here. A very good chance. Oh great, he's going game desperate. He's gonna attack more now. Oh god! Is that second life down? Oh, they barely hang on. Now I cheer. I can still clip after the stream? Oh, okay. So if I can somehow download it, then I'll definitely see if I can clip that reaction. How long can the clips be? Do you know, RNG? Like, do they have to be like 30 seconds, or can they be longer, shorter? Ah, thank you for resetting those stats, Lunala. So not appreciated. And who hit that super effective hit? Oh, you knocked down the Dynamax? Oh, come on. You can clip by just going to the R&D of the page. The default is 30 seconds, but goes to 60 max. Okay, I think that's plenty. Oh god, only one life left. That's so not fair, come on! I think you're in the red! We need more speed. Yeah, this thing's definitely red. I think there's one more good hitchin too. Heal, heal, heal! Oh. Wait, what's getting boosted? Heal, heal, heal! I did nothing. Good, waste your time with magic coats, but we don't care. Let's attack. Yeah, short chomp. Finish you off, please. Oh, thank God. Thank you, Lord Arceus. And cut. Anyways, I guess I know we'll be tinkering with tomorrow. I won't be streaming tomorrow, so I guess I'll tinker with my Twitch options on my dashboard to see if I can get things going over there. And no shinies. Dang it. Alright, let me check see what time it is. I think I have enough time for 2 more DAs tonight. Depends on how quickly things go on around here. I guess the main reason why some of these are taking longer than I thought because I had to wait for people to come in. Because sometimes I get quick joins and sometimes it takes a while for just people to pop in. And I guess that's been kind of throwing off my timetables a bit. Like right now, no one's popping in, so I may have to quit out and then try again. Although I really have to wonder how many of these people are just clicking search for anything or they're actually looking for Lunala specifically. Ooh, someone pop in. And looks like I'm number 1 again. Dang it. And my partner is... I don't know how to pronounce that. Wait, is that Olivia? Is that what it says? Olivio? Number 3. I think that's an Asian name. Unless that's an H I see there. And then for number 4, that's definitely Asian. I think that's Korean? I could definitely be wrong there. Let's see. Drifblim, Clang, Desmatoad. And I guess I'll start with Drifblim. Crusty choices as always, game. Lovely. Oh wait, Dark Ice there. Someone take that dark type. Here's Throat Chop, right? Oh come on, please, someone choose the Sneasel. I think that's Sneasel, right? Oh yes, someone chose Sneasel. Good. Ooh, Dark to the right. Perfect. What the? Which people choose Bug? Come on! I mean, Bug is technically super effective against Psychic, but so is Dark. Pretty sure these people don't know we're going up against the Null, otherwise they would have gone to the right. Oh god, Crustle. Not a good amount to go up against when I'm a Drifter. I'm a flying type. Now I have no stab against this thing, although I do have effective move, that's good. I guess I'll just Will-O-Wisp the thing. I'll see what my Bonehead's teammates do. Oh yeah, I think that's Sneasel's move. Yeah, like, that's another example of them trying to show up more Isle of Armor moves. That's like another... I think that was the Ice type Isle of Armor move. Water was Flip Turn, just a water version of U-Turn. Grassy Glide was Grass. Fire got Burning Jealousy. Lash Out was for Dark. Scorching Sand was for Ground. Bug got Skitter Smash, or whatever it's called. Flying got Dual Wings. I forget what normal types got. Yeah, Triple Axle is a pretty decent move when it's actually on a decent Pokemon that have actual good physical attack. One bad example would be Frostlass. I'm pretty sure they gave Triple Axle that one, but Frostlass is a special attacker, so that was like one of those examples of a bad move set. But then again, Frostlass also has Ice Beam and Shadow Ball, so that's kind of a moot point. Yeah, a lot of them can be. And I'd say a good portion of all the Isle of Armor moves, like, they're like hit or miss. Some of them are decent, some of them are really good, and others are just complete garbage. Like, I don't think anyone uses the Dragon type one. And yep, Sneasel's a very good I almost said special. He's a good physical attacker. Which is rather ironic considering that in his debut generation in Gold and Silver, Sneasel was useless in that generation. And so was he was also just as useless in Gen 3. It wasn't until Gen 4 that he actually became useful. You say Scale Shot's the only bad one? Yeah, I guess most of the others, they do have their uses in some capacity. Although I don't remember what the normal type move trigger one. Wait, is that coaching? No, I think that was fighting. I don't know, Dragon. Who knows, maybe that Dragon's Dragon. If it in this Dragon, I think that one has Lash Out. What was the Rock type? Oh yeah, Meteor Beam. I think that was the Rock type one. And this Dragon. Oh, Tyrantrum. Can I do anything with Tyrantrum? I can burn it. See, Psychic has Expanding Force. That one is pretty decent move. I mean, it's weaker than Psychic, but when Psychic Terrain is up, that one is pretty good. And when Psychic Terrain is up, I think it also hit both targets. That's also pretty good. Meteor Beam is a really old move? Wait, is it an old move? I thought it was like an Isle of Armor new move. I could be wrong there, because hundreds of moves up there. Steel Beam is definitely the Steel type move tutor move that they introduced, but for Out Armor, I think the Steel type move was the Steamroller one. Mirror Beam Gen 1? Was it? Don't want to put your friend in bad faith there, but I grew up with Gen 1 and frankly, I don't quite recall. I'm sure if you Googled it into Bulbapedia, Meteor Beam, it could probably tell you what generation it came from. I'm searching myself, but I'm a little occupied with these adventures right now. Okay, now I'm really curious. Meteor Beam Gen 1. Huh. I mean, it sounds suspicious to, in the first place, considering like all the Gen 1 attacks were pretty like generic attacks that are extremely like, I guess like predictable, you would guess, from just the most basic attacks. No, they were wrong. Like, you saying they as in Bulbapedia or they as in your friend? Who's wrong? Sorry, I'm not trying to say anything bad about anyone, but whose sources are wrong here? Oh, your friend. Okay, so it is a new move. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that my brain wasn't being fried here. So then Meteor Beam is a rock type new move you can move. Let's see. Fairy type got Misty Explosion. I really questioned the logic behind that one. Let's see, I got Dark Lash Out. And mind you, I'm not looking at a spreadsheet or anything, I'm just trying to remember straight off of memory. Bug got Skitter Smack. And I already listed off all the Grass, Water, Fire. Misty Explosion is going in Weeding signature move? Huh, that was that. Wait, what is that strange Steam move? But then Guardian using the signature ability is neutralizing gas. I think Cantonia Wheezy can also get it, but technically, well, I guess it goes to the Wheezing line now in Gen 8. Let's see, just gave back Tyrantrum. I'll throw a Heal Ball, why not? Never mind, wrong again. There's no problem for being wrong. I mean, we're just swapping information, and I guess the fact that I know this makes me the bigger nerd. Then I guess in order to stream, we need to be nerds in the first place, otherwise our audience cannot be entertained. Oh shoot. Let's see, what would you have? There we Dark Move Tyrantrum. I don't see a Dark move, so I guess I'll skip you. Dang it, Tyrantrum is powerful, but he's also slow, not really that reliable. There we got Bug and Fairy come in handy. Wait, who's off to the right there? Got the Grass? I'll go Fairy. And Service is Fairy. And let's see, did I miss a type? I think I got most of them. mean, I didn't say them all out loud, but... Oh, hello, Clefairy. But the only one I can't really account for is the normal type one. Yeah, I could probably just solve this by just typing in out of armor move triggers into like Google Chrome right now, but I'm busy streaming. I can't open up anything right now. Oh, Terrain Pulse! Yeah, I forgot about that one. Thank you, RNG. Actually, that's probably like the most interesting of all of them, because when the Isle of Armor came out, they also brought back the Clauncher line, the Clawritzer Pokemon. I think that one's exclusive to Pokemon Sword and the Isle of Armor, whereas you get Trigology if you're playing Shield. And Clawritzer has the Mega Launcher ability, which increases the power of Sphere, Aura, and Pulse moves, and well, just by the name. Yep, Terrain Pulse also gets boost from Mega Launcher, which means if you combine it with Clawritzer, I think you teach a Water Pulse as its like stab water type move that gets boosted by its Mega Launcher. And then for other moves that also get boosted by Mega Launcher, I think can also learn. I think can learn Dragon Pulse. I'm not sure. I don't know if it gets Aura Sphere. But anyways, like some people messed around just for the heck of it to see how Clawritzer did with Terrain Pulse. And if you try to control the different terrains, like having an Incursion with Electric Terrain, Galarian using Misty Terrain, Rillaboom with Grassy Terrain, just trying to control the different terrains along with Clawritzer. It's pretty interesting, not to mention when you include Dynamax into the mix. Not to mention with the Terrain Balls, it also gave Clawritzer access to more like type options, I guess you could say. I think I'll skip Clefairy. No, someone actually took it. Berries? Yep, berries. And I apologize for that slamming door you probably heard on the microphone. I was just opening up my cabinet tonight with my foot and I accidentally let go, which caused the momentum to close with that slam. Hello, Lunala again. I don't think we have that great of a team this time around to take you on, but hey, we still have a team. Better than nothing. Although in this case, I'm definitely set up a Tailwind because we need speed. We always need speed. Although I'm wondering why my Twitch streams would get more attention if I also offered to give away Pokemon as well. I mean, I can clone Pokemon. I just do so the old-fashioned way using Missing No. I don't have access to a hack switch. I don't have access to a bunch of other things that other people do. Nor do I have bots to help generate Pokemon either. But I can still clone the shinies I do have, and I still have a lot of shinies gathered in either Sword and Shield or from across like all the generations. I got some shinies from Gen 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Man, I've always come across shiny Pokemon, not Legendist, but shiny Pokemon all over the place. Although my first shiny Legendary... When was my first shiny Legendary? I mean, I've been collecting shiny Pokemon like ever since the 3rd generation, but my first shiny legendary, like one of the first one I caught myself. I actually don't think I got my first shiny legendary until Gen 7. I mean, I know about like shiny Pokemon, and I also hunted shiny my shiny Pokemon, but I don't think I actually dedicated any time to shiny legendaries until the Ultra Wormholes. Mostly due to the fact I think, you know, Mega Apple Sapphire, I didn't know you could actually shiny hunt those legendaries, so I just went after them and caught them, but I didn't know they could be shiny hunted. It's probably a good thing I waited, because I think Ultra Wormholes were easier to deal with than those were. As for shiny Pokemon, let's see. In Gen 3, my first shiny there was a Wurmple. I was on Route 101, just running around, just catching random Pokemon just to trade away to one of my other Game Boy Advances, so I didn't really care who I caught or ran into. And then a shiny Wurmple just popped up, and I noticed it was like an odd coloring, and I heard a weird sound effect, and I didn't know what the heck was going on, so I just caught it anyway, just for the sake of it. I think that was my Pokemon Emerald save file. And I just held on to it for years, and then when Gen 4 came around, and that's when I officially learned about shiny Pokemon, officially around that time, I was like, oh wow. So I checked my game, I transferred it over to Gen 4, and then I saw like the shiny icon, I was like, oh yeah! Gen 4 is like my revelation generation for me, like when I learned more like the advanced techniques of Pokemon, like EV training, IVs, and I guess all the competitive stuff. Like back by that point, my knowledge of Pokemon was pretty solid, but I wasn't like an expert. Like in Gen 4 was when like physical special split occurred for Pokemon attacks. Before then, from Gens 1 to 2, I mean not Gens 1, Gens 1 to 3, like whether attack was physical or special was completely dependent on their typing. So like the easiest way to remember is like for all the evolutions plus Dragon, they were all treated as special attacks, and then everything else is treated as physical attacks. And oh man, I think that's our last life. Yep, screw you, Manola. Yep, we had a terrible team this time around. Alright, let's check these guys out. Nope, nothing here. But yeah, this team was terrible. And then in Generation 4, I think I came across like a shiny Snover, and was it my Profile or Platinum? One of those two. And then Heart Gold Soul Silver, that shiny Gyarados does not count, because that's one that anyone can get as a static encounter. Oh hey, these guys again. Because we have one more, we pop in. Yep, I have time for one more DA before I'll call it a night. And then Gen 5. I don't think I ran into that many shinies in Gen 5. There was a free shiny Haxorus they gave out. Okay, need to check over here, but yeah, Gen 5 had the Black 2 and White 2, had the shiny Haxorus that they gave out, but only if you, I think you had to complete the National Dex, and it was either the Nova Dex or the National Dex. You had to complete one of those two, and then you got access to the Nature Preserve, in which had a bunch of like Pokemon that weren't usually native to Unova, and they were at higher levels than you would normally find them at. And then, like in the middle of the area, you would just find a Hackers you can save in front of it for you want to reset for its IVs and Nature. But it's always guaranteed to be shiny at the same level, so that was a pretty cool gift they gave out there. Something they should have done more often. Rock and ground, let's see. That's flying. That's rock. Grass. Steel. I think I'll just go left. Not enough time for me to check the third round. Like a rock. If you're Dusk form, I think you have Crunch. Although I can't tell what form you are. You only want to save these for Lunala, but it's emergency. And then Generation 6 Shinies. X and Y shiny hunting was pretty easy with the Horde method. I think I got a couple of some Hordes, like Bellsprout. I think I got a shiny Hoppip from there. But I also got a couple other random shinies. Mostly from the Friend Safari, which had boosted shiny odds. I think people like to shiny hunt in the Friend Safari itself. Maybe for a chance of hopefully getting that shiny Ditto. Like, I can remember when people were scrambling for like the Ditto Friend Safaris like crazy. Like, people all over like Reddit.com was like going crazy for the Ditto Friend Safaris. And then in Omega Red Sapphire, I don't think we ever confirmed if the Dex Nav increased shiny odds or not. I also got a couple of shinies in Omega Rapid Sapphire without even really meaning to. Like, I think I came across a shiny Baneri in like the Safari Zone. I wasn't even hunting like for a shiny. I was just trying to get a high IV Baneri with its hidden ability at the time. And in Gen 7, I got quite a few shinies just out of doing SOS battles. Some of which were intentional, some of them were not. Like, I think I got like 2 shiny Chanseys because in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, because I was just grinding for experience, for taking out the Chanseys and the sometimes Blissies that popped in, so I caught them whenever they appeared. I think I had a random encounter with a shiny Wishy-Washy when I was fishing. I'll skip this. And then, of course, they were shining legendaries in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Interesting enough, though, even though I got shiny Zerkatry, I'm happy about that. I got that here in Gen 7. I actually also got shiny Zerkatry in my Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon file too. One of the few Ultra Beasts I actually did get shiny in those games. Ooh, item. I think I'll take Bright Powder. Let's see, of all the Ultra Beasts I hunted and actually got the shiny for, I believe I got shiny Buzzwole, Zerkatry, and what was that fire ghost called? Blacephalon? I think that's how you pronounce it. I got those ones shiny. I did try for Nihiligo for like 3 weeks, but I just gave up on it because I was just getting bored. And then as for regular legendaries, I actually had a crazy amount of luck one time when I was hunting for legendaries in ultra wormholes. Like one evening, I came across the Articuno in the ultra wormhole. I did a couple of encounters with it, and then I just put my 3DS to sleep for the night. And then when I woke up the next morning, while I was waiting for the bus to arrive to pick me up at my home, because that buses do like door-to-door service, I decided to just do some more encounters for Articuno, and I was surprised within like, I think it was like 10 rounds I got shiny Articuno in that morning, so that was definitely a nice way to wake up too. And then later on, when I got back home in the afternoon, I decided to do some hunting in the ultra wormholes, and the next wormhole I encountered was Ho-Oh. And then for the next 2 hours, I hunted for Ho-Oh, and I actually got the shiny Ho-Oh within that time frame. Like shortly before dinner, preparations were in order, so that was definitely just as nice a surprise to obtain. So then after like dinner was done, I went back to the wormhole for more hunts. Next one I came across was Heatran, so I was thinking I'll just do the rest of the night just hunting for Heatran, but then lo and behold, like 3 hours after that, like around 10 to 11 p.m. that night, shiny Heatran appeared, so I set a record for myself like crazy, getting 3 shiny legendaries in a single day. Craziest record ever. But the only other record I ever set for that I can think of was probably when I did Mewtwo and Cresselia. Like I was like hunting for Mewtwo and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon for like 2 days worth of hunts, and not just like on and off hunting, but actually like determined straight hunting encounters for Mewtwo. And the second day of the hunt, Mewtwo appeared, and then I got Cresselia, shiny Cresselia, like about 3 hours after that, so that's my other record. Otherwise, all my other shinies I've gotten in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon has just been random standalones. Although I had been hoping that I could have maybe gotten the Swords of Justice in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. But considering I got them shiny here in Beast Balls in Gen 8, I think I can forget about them now. In fact, since I'm doing a lot of these Dynamax adventure hunts here, I've pretty much given up on most of my hunts from Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, although with the exception of the Reggies. And sorry to ask you again, RNG, are you still here in chat? Okay, you're still here, so you've been listening to me rambling this whole time? You haven't said anything, so I thought I was just talking to myself, rambling about my experiences. Like I said earlier, I'm like Deku, I'm just muttering to myself at this point. Just muttering and muttering and muttering, and no Katsuki Bakugo to tell me to shut up. Let's see, we got... Is that Scavalier? Oh, your Bug Steel. Oh, they have the Shadow Claw again? You've been trying to root out a minimum one-up run of Kirby Star Allies. Oh, you're playing the... Wait, is the new Kirby game already out? Huh, I didn't realize... If it is, I didn't realize it was already out. And the game is so easy, it's impossible not to get one-ups. Okay, so you've been kind of like listening to me babble on for the stream while also playing Kirby at the same time. Okay, that makes sense. Doing this Forgotten Land. Okay. I don't keep up with the Kirby franchise really, but when I saw that, whenever I do see the trailers and Nintendo like directs and whatnot, even I can admit those look good. Mr. Sakurai really loves his little pink fluff ball. And speaking of Mr. Sakurai, it's a shame that Smash Ultimate's is now over, although frankly ending with Sora, people I think are still either bitter or ecstatic about that. Although getting Sora into Smash, the copyright nightmare just because of that Mickey Mouse keychain. Why is Disney so stingy with their IPs? I mean, come on, Square isn't that stingy. I mean, just look at it. How many Square games are in Smash characters represented? We have Cloud, we have Sephiroth, that's already 2 from Final Fantasy 7. And I think Dragon Quest is owned by Square Enix too, right? So that's 3. And then we add in Sora from Kingdom Hearts, that's 4 characters from Square. Although I guess they weren't stated through. There was that bad blood they had with Nintendo before when Square cut ties with Nintendo for letting them publish their games. So when they moved over to Sony for Final Fantasy 7, yeah, that started some bad blood, and it was only around the time era of the Nintendo Switch, and I think because they new management, they decided to mend the bridges, so to speak. Which is when we got all those Final Fantasy ports to the Switch, which I'm still not complaining about. Funny enough, most of the games I play is either from Square Enix or from Pokemon Company. Or from other game developers like Insomniac Games. They brought me the original Spyro trilogy I played as a kid on the classic PlayStation. I grew up with Final Fantasy 7, 9, and 10. And there were other games too. Squaresoft before it became Square Enix. There was this one PS1 game they created called Threads of Fate. I wish that one got a sequel. That was a pretty good game in my opinion. So that's because of that game I got acclimated to how things were going to work in Kingdom Hearts, because that one was technically also real-time action RPG ahead of its time on the PS1, so that one was definitely fun for me, even though it was rated T. I mean, it was rated T, I think it was mostly just for the maybe somewhat kind of violent storyline it had, but I mean, it cut out all the curse words, it wasn't that bad. I'm low on HP, I don't think I should die. Too risky. I might get knocked out by a Psychic Max Mindstorm, or even a Moonblast or something. Or Flip, that would do. Oh, I survived. And why are you wasting your time with nasty bots? Just attack, dang it. And let's see, what other PS1 games did I play? Let's see. If you know the Pixar movie A Bug's Life, that one somehow got a game version of it. I played that one as a kid. That one was pretty fun, although it was very frustrating. I mean, the concept of the game was fun and all, and I did have fun, but at the same time, oh shit, like I said, yep, I get knocked out by a Max Starfall. Let's see, I also played the original Rayman on PS1. I played a game called Gex. That one was an oddity in itself. I think there was one samurai game I had, but I never, like, I think it was like a demo or something. My family loved to play Tetris on the classic PlayStation. I mentioned the Spyro trilogy for PS1. Let's see, of course, Final Fantasy 7, 9, and then later 10 on PS2 when that came out. I did eventually buy Final Fantasy 8 when I was around high school, but I ended up not liking it just due to a different game system, like battle systems it had. Let's see. Oh yeah, did I mention Rayman? I think I mentioned Rayman for PS1. And, oh yeah, my cousins and I would play Tekken 3 for PS1. That was always a fun time, even though I was a complete novice when it came to fighting games like that. But still, just punching in random commands, just hoping I would somehow pull off a win. It worked half the time. And those are all the games I can think off the top of my head. As for handheld devices, I have Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance during those time periods, all Pokemon games. And then when the PS2 came out, I mentioned Final Fantasy 10, and then that pretty much embodied like the entirety of like my high school time playing with PS2 games during that time period. The PS3 didn't come out until I think I was around college era. But during the PS2 games, let's see, I played Tales of the Abyss with a friend there. Of course, Final Fantasy 10, 10-2, although I didn't like that sequel much. The Dragon Ball Z Budokai franchises, I played Budokai 1, 2, 3, Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, 3, all on PS2. Dance Dance Revolution Max was on PS2, that was a fun time. Playing Dance Dance Revolution with a controller rather than the actual dancing pad, which we actually did buy the dancing pad originally back in the day, but eventually it just got old and just in time and being used so much that it just didn't really work properly. Funny story though, which probably would have been a very entertaining YouTube video if I tried to do it now. Can you beat Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, or Rip Gateway to Glimmer, by playing it on the Dance Dance Revolution pad? Because I actually did try that. It was very exercise-inducing, to say the least. Because like, I had to like literally like almost like lie down like on all fours, and like one hand presses like the forward button, like my legs like move behind me to like hold down the square button to charge, and then sometimes I have to like move my other leg to hit the X button to jump while I'm in like mid-charge, or just move my hand over to hit the circle button to use the flame button. Oh yeah, it was a nightmare. Like, I only managed to get past the first level. After that, I was like, okay, I'm definitely not gonna be able to like beat the final boss with this like idea. PS2. Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts. That was on PS2. How could I forget that? Obviously, the original Kingdom Hearts. And then Kingdom Hearts 2, and then eventually I got Re-Enchanted Memories on PS2. I played all those on there. Birth by Sleep was on the PSP. 350 over 2 days, and Recoded were on Nintendo DS. And now trying to check these guys out for shiniest. And of course I get nothing. Oh yeah, and also in high school time, I got the Nintendo Wii. I pretty much just got that for Smash Bros. Brawl, but also Tales of Symphonia: Dawn of the New World, and Pokemon Battle Revolution. That was pretty interesting. But after the Wii, that was like my last like home console because, I mean, we did get a PS. My family did get a PS3 when I was in college, but we really didn't use it much. Like the only games I really played on that PS3 was the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 collection, just the original 1.5. Not this was before it got the 1.5 plus 2.5 treatments when it came re-released on the PS4. But anyways, I guess I'll wrap things up here. Thank you, RNG, if you're still there for sticking around until the end. Just listen to me babble while you play Kirby. I really feel like Deku at times, just muttering away. That's probably going to be a meme of mine. Somebody get my channel banner or logo with next to Jirachi and just place like Deku's mouth with his like Japanese katakana, just me muttering away. But well, rip, no shiny Lunala or any shinies during tonight's stream. And I will not be streaming tomorrow, but on Wednesday, if my friends are up to it, the friends I have on another Discord server, we'll probably start streaming around 10 a.m. in Pacific time. Eastern Standard Time, that would be 1 p.m. for them. Or if you're in GMT time, that would probably be around 6 p.m. for them. And I mentioned all these different time zones because that's pretty much the 3 time zones that our friend group is in. So if you fall into any of those categories, then I guess you could be prepared for that. Because on that day, I may end up streaming and we'll be doing Dynamax Adventures for that whole time, maybe for about 8 hours or so. So the chance of one of us, getting a shiny during that time period is, I mean, theoretically it's increased, but not guaranteed. I mean, on Saturday we went for 5 hours and I got the shiny circuitry in the 3-hour times. And I think that was just our second day going for circuitry, so the fact I got it then was pretty damn lucky. But for some reason, this stupid Lunala does not want to show up no matter how long I hunt for this thing. And I really wanted to show up because I want to change that picture in the bottom right corner. I put that shiny Lunala on the layout in the hopes that having that picture being there would increase my luck and chance of the thing appearing. But it's not to be. But well, thank you RNG, and maybe anyone else who may have popped in at some point, like Dragon, who came in earlier. And oh, says I have 2 viewers here. Huh, this one popped in I didn't notice. I wouldn't be surprised. I've been muttering to myself this whole time without really noticing certain details, but well, enough muttering to myself and to stream and chat. So I guess I'll see you all next time. Links have been there, so just follow me on Discord. That link is the last thing that's appeared in the chat box right now, so yeah, I just won't look anymore. Take care, guys. As soon as I find where the end stream button is.